What's going on, people? Back again. Why are so many people mentally ill or weird, strange? Have you noticed that? The uptake of people who are just weird, man, on the trains, on the streets. So I used to have this friend, we were part of a trio, we were part of a clique when I went to college. His name was Joseph, and man, we had good times, man. He was a good friend. He was like proper charismatic. I kind of remember when back in the day I used to envy him, man. I thought this guy was so cool. He was good to the ladies, that sort of thing. Real cool guy. He was normal, right? So this is when I was a teenager. So yeah, when I was like 18 or something like that, right? Maybe 17. I saw him a few years back and I bumped into him. And I was like, you know, when you recognize someone, you think you recognize them. But I was like, well, this guy, it can't be him. This guy looks a bit disheveled. Nah. But you're staring at the person. It was him. So he's like, yo, oh God, what's going on? He's proper like road guy. He never used to be. He was quiet, charming. He was, you know, we were kind of, you know, we hung out and did like naughty stuff sometimes and sometimes good stuff, but he weren't like ghetto. He was coming and like, yeah, what's going on? Yeah. Oh yeah, what MJ, yeah, what you saying? And I was like, oh, you're right. How you doing, man? Long time. He's like, yeah. But when he couldn't look at me properly, he was looking shifty. So he's like, oh yeah. Hey, you looking good. And I'm like, oh, thanks. He never talked like this at all. He talked like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah. I was like, bro, yeah, what you been up to, man? Good to see you. I didn't want to say anything about his appearance, and there was a little smell there. I didn't want to say anything. I wanted to be like, you know, and try to be polite, man. But I was like, geez, this guy's down bad, isn't it? Yeah. I've been doing my thing still. Like, all that kind of weird movements and stuff. You know when you're like, yeah, like, let me just wrap this up because I don't really trust you with my valuables. Like, it was like that. It was sad, man. Like, this guy met my mum. He's in my house. We used to roam everywhere. Me, him, and some other guy. My ex-friend. I said ex-friend, like we divorced in friendship. But the guys I used to hang around with. But it was so shifty. And he kind of had a smell, and it smelled like the herb. You get me? Smelled like the reefer. And I've always said this, man. Listen, I used to do that time, you know, occasionally and stuff like that. But, I mean, there was a period where I was doing it a lot. And I was noticing it just made me not want to do anything. But I think, man, he was smoking the wrong stuff. And sometimes you can get these things where it's not the natural herb. And it's like they put all these chemicals. You don't know what the hell they're putting in that. Could this be the reason why a lot of people are mad? I used to have this friend in school, primary school. He was my best friend. When the first time I met him, I came back to my mum's. I came back home and I told my mum I want to be called his name. And he did the same thing. And our mums knew about the other kid. And when they finally met, it's like, are you the mum of him? You know, that sort of thing. We were the best of friends. Man, he went down the cool path, and then he went down the roadman path, and then we kind of just like dispersed like that. He was into stuff that I wasn't really in. He used to make roll-ups, like not roll-ups and tobacco roll-ups in the herb. Like, I remember he used to say, yeah, I used to make, he'd roll one up the night before he goes to sleep, and put it next to his bedside table. So when he woke up, he'd have one there to smoke. Like, that's how he smoked religiously. And then, like, they sectioned him, man. They found him in a bathtub, just there lying in a bathtub, clothes on and everything. The kind of stuff you hear in the movies. Sectioned him off. Ain't seen that guy since. I don't know. He could be dead for all I know. I don't know. But is it because the people are smoking weed? Because even when I go into central London where I work, man, like, you know, you go Shoreditch, Liverpool Street, you see this guy, you see all these weirdos. Hey, you got any money? All that kind of stuff, like, but just weird. You're like, oh, ew. like, what's going on? Or on the trains, like. And I'm not talking people that are just drunk. I'm talking people that are not well. You can just see they're not well. Like my ex-friend. eyes shifty, like, not looking at me. You're looking good still. You're looking good, innit? Like, all that kind of weird stuff. Like, what is wrong with people? Is it the food that we're eating? Is it just society has eroded our minds, and maybe social media, or the noise, or the injections, or all the crap that gets spilled to us? Is it eroding our minds? Are we becoming dumb? I don't know. And it's like only the strong survive. Like the people that are slightly like weaker minded are crumbling. Is that I don't know what it is, but there's a problem, because I am seeing, I'm just the eye test. I don't know the statistics. I'm sure they'd be interested to check out, but just the eye test alone, I'm seeing a lot more weird people, a lot more crazy people, man. A lot more people you want to cross the road because they're just not right in their head. I don't see this when I go to other countries. When I went to Hungary, I went to Bosnia, when I go to other places, I don't really see that. Like, you never see anyone homeless in some countries. You just don't see it. I'm sure there is a thing, but you just don't see it. But here, everyone's just weird and just shifty and dangerous. Like, there's a guy that comes on, like, you know, he comes on the tube. But when I used to go to my old workplace, I see him. He'd come, like, just talking to himself. Mondays between Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Thursdays, Fridays. Okay. Yes, Sam, can I do that? All that kind of stuff. You're there, like, you know, you're there. And I said, because he always used to go on the train. So he was well enough to go on the tube and stuff. But, like, I'd see him and I know, yeah, I'm not even going to sit next to him because it's going to be a mad ride, isn't it? But I'd see the people sit next to him and I was like, yeah, they don't know, innit, what they're in for. And they'd be like, and you get people getting up and moving down, all that kind of stuff. It was just like, I don't know what's going on, but I don't know. Have you noticed it? That people are just losing their minds? Like, it reminds me of Batman, The Dark Knight. Like, with the Joker. I swear he said something like that. What does he say? Everyone's losing their minds. Or something like that he says, anyway. I don't know. But, yeah, man. People are going nuts. I have noticed it for the longest. Let me know if you've noticed it too. Something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but something ain't right. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you again in the next one. Thanks for the love. Peace.